regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned pad in a timely manner, and refrain from obstructing other docking areas. Greetings to all visitors. Please align to your assigned pad, and thanks for choosing this facility. This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details. This is an important announcement.
Welcome back, Commander.
Life had to mend.
You are pledged to Li Yongrui. You have served for 26.9 weeks and are at rank 1 with around 3,500 accumulated merits. You are docked at Coriolis Starport, Henry Dock, in the Valcup system. You are friendly with the dominant faction, Sirius Special Forces. Information: Valcups is within the influence of Li Yongrui. You have just purchased 720 tons of silver at around 34,500 credits per ton. Total cost is well over 24.5 million credits. Course set.
Oh no, you don't.
Docking clamps free.
Docking clamps retracted. Hard when ready, Commander.
Destination confirmed. Your Type 9 Heavy is in transit to the Barrow system. Barrow is a federal corporatist society of 7 million people. You are cordial with the controlling faction, Sirius Special Forces. There is just one orbital station and 55 planetary stations in this system. Fuel tanks now at 90% capacity, Lieutenant.
John Digweed started off this week's show with Frankie Wah and a track called Monday. It's part of his new EP, which is out now. This is side 2, Dupa La Vita. Strong EP from Frankie Wah.
Dropping at Nagel Ring. Entered normal space near Coriolis Starport, Nagel Ring.
Lakon, Victor Tango, Sierra. We're happy to have you, Commander. Priority access will be granted upon request. Access
Ready to engage automated docking.
09er.
Don't have to do this.
We've got some moderate traffic around the facility, Commander. Regulate your speed. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Docking complete.
Docking confirmed. Securing ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
possible. Fuel at maximum. $720 tons of silver sold at just over 49,000 credits per ton for a profit of around 10.5 million credits. You have just purchased 720 tons of lepidolite for 2 million credits. Course set. Docking clamps free.
Detach is good. You are go for departure.
Jump in progress. Your Type 9 Heavy is heading to the Valcups system. Valcups is a federal corporatist society with a population of nearly 2 million souls. You are friendly with the controlling faction, Sirius Special Forces.
It's John Digweed on Transitions. Started off this week's show with 2 tracks from Frankie Well from his new EP. Check that out now. Delphi Road Trip is playing next.
normal space near Coriolis Starport, Henry Dock.
Lakon, Victor, Tango, Sierra. Submit a docking request and a landing pad is reserved for you, Commander.
Automated docking ready,
Make your way to
Lieutenant.
landing pad 2 and 4.
Docking complete. Maximum fuel. $720 tons of lepidolite sold at just over 3,000 credits per ton for a profit of over 230,000 credits.
degrees. Please don't close your eyes.
You have just purchased 720 tons of silver and around 34,500 credits per ton. Total cost is nearly 25 million credits. Disengaged from local networks.
Ship release. Observe station regulations on F4.
Been listening to Delphi, Road Trip, following that, Who Made Who, Silence and Secrets, that's the Frank Weidemann version. And next up, new from Frankie and Sandrino, this is Grid.
Destination confirmed. Your Type 9 Heavy is in transit to the Barrow system. This is your 4th visit to the system. Dropping at Nagel Ring. Your Type 9 Heavy has left Super Cruise in the vicinity of Coriolis Starport, Nagel Ring.
Lakon, Victor Tango Sierra. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you.
Ready to engage automated docking.
10.
El Nissan Cordelia playing next here on Transitions.
Docking complete. Refuel.
Docking confirmed. Power down your engines. Welcome to the station, Commander.
720 tons of silver sold for a profit of nearly 10.5 million credits. You have just purchased 100 tons of gallite at well over 10,500 credits per ton. Total cost is 1 million credits. Full control re-established.
Detach confirmed. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Type 9 Heavy has jumped to Super Cruise. Dropping at Stronghold Carrier. Your Type 9 Heavy has left Super Cruise. We have been denied docking. Arriving near Nagel Ring. Your Type 9 Heavy has returned to normal space in the vicinity of Coriolis Starport, Nagel Ring.
Playcon, Victor Tango Sierra. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Access granted.
Ready to engage auto dock sequence, Lieutenant.
You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Docking complete.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Your Type 9 Heavy is now at maximum fuel capacity. Tons of Gallite traded at nearly 10,500 credits per ton for a loss of 34.1 thousand credits. You have just purchased 720 tons of Bertrandite for nearly 12 million credits. Course locked in. Full control
Great stuff there from
reestablished.
El Nissan, Cordelia, following that Breaking a Cycle, Imperiex, and another new track from Jamie Stevens, The Black Ruby of Voldstad.
I strongly advise you against this. Telemetry obtained. Your Type 9 Heavy is in transit to the Loki-10 system. You have entered Alliance space. Welcome back, Commander. Loki-10 is a well-regulated Alliance democracy supporting just over 9 million souls. Black Galaxy Society is the dominant faction. There are 3 orbital stations and 26 planetary stations in the system. This is your first visit to the system. Heat levels beyond operating tolerance. Danger, heat damage. Jump in progress. Your Type 9 Heavy is heading to the Soctus system. Soctus is an alliance democracy supporting 130,000 souls. Flat Galaxy Society is the dominant faction. There are 2 orbital stations and 53 planetary stations in the system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels at 68% capacity, Commander. Heat levels beyond operating tolerance. Destination confirmed. Your Type 9 Heavy is traveling to the Hyades Sector Echo Bravo-X-Ray Delta 1-7 Fall System. Hyades Sector Echo Bravo-X-Ray Delta 1-7 Fall is a highly policed alliance democracy of over 16.5 million people. Flat Galaxy Society is the controlling faction. There are 9 orbital stations and 8 planetary stations in the system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves at 64%. Dropping at Lawler Orbital. Your Type 9 Heavy has left Super Cruise near Orbit Starport, Lawler Orbital. Ready to engage automated docking.
Last one before we head into this week's guest mix. This is Amadeus and Obsession.
About your business.
complete. Refueling.
Touchdown.
Your Type 9
Engaging
Heavy repaired.
passengers.
720 tons of Bertrandite sold at just over 21,000 credits per ton for a profit of over 3 million credits.
You're making a big mistake.
You have just purchased 720 tons of silver for nearly 24.5 million credits.
Is this really necessary?
Course laid in. Full control re-established.
Ship released. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock. Telemetry obtained. Your Type 9 Heavy is heading to the Hyades Sector Sierra Zulu-November Bravo 7-2 system. Hyades Sector Sierra Zulu-November Bravo 7-2 is a poorly policed alliance democracy home to nearly 12.5 million souls. Flat Galaxy Society is the controlling faction. There are 2 orbital stations in this system. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel levels are now at 93%. Jump in progress. Your Type 9 Heavy is in transit to the Hyades Sector Whiskey Foxtrot-Mike Bravo 8-2 system. You have left Alliance space. You have entered Independent space.
Hyades Sector Whiskey Foxtrot-Mike Bravo 8-2 is an independent dictatorship of around 3.5 million people. Civitas DEI is the controlling faction.
Don't forget, live
There are
in
2
London,
orbital stations in the
recorded at
system.
Fabric is available.
This is your
Pre-order
first
through
visit
the
to the
Bedrock
system.
shop. 4 CDs
river
and a
was right.
deluxe
Good
box
job, I
set
found
mixed
you
by
first.
myself at my most recent visit to Fabric. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Full details, bedrockshop.com.
Destination confirmed. Your Type 9 Heavy is in transit to the Barrow system. You are now in Federation space. Fuel tanks are now at 75%, Lieutenant. Arriving near Nagel Ring. Left Super Cruise close to Coriolis Starport,
Welcome
Nagel
back
Ring.
to Transitions. Time for this week's guest mix, and we've got the excellent Frankie Wah with an exclusive guest mix. Hot on his new EP, which is out this weekend. You've got a whole load
Auto
of
dock standing
exclusive
by.
IDs to try and work out what they are in this mix. So enjoy Frankie Wah, only here on Transitions.
We don't have to do this.
Docking complete.
Touchdown.
Fuel at maximum.
Securing ship. Good to have you, Commander. $720 tons of silver sold for a profit of nearly 11 million credits.